Do you or your fans believe you have what it takes to perform on my level? Or will you slip up?
Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to the Hokkaido Snow Festival Challenge Pack. This is all of the challenges all in one video. Mine is Mr. Freeze2244, but before we get into the video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. And this is what we're going to do first. We're going to start off with the N-Icicle challenge. And N-Icicle doesn't really make sense to me, but we're going to start off with that challenge. We only have one option available to us, really. We're going to start off in the restaurant. It's the closest area to it. We can't bring any objects along with us yet, so we are going to start off in the restaurant, and we're immediately going to go back outside because of the copyright music on the restaurant music. So we're actually going to take out all 3 staff members as well, the gardeners as well, with the snowballs. That's another challenge. I think it's called In Your Face challenge. So we'll be covering all of the challenges in this one particular video. So first of all, the target is going to be right here in his robe. He's going to be making his way up to the top of the garden. But meanwhile, we're going to grab a snowball from that snowball pile there. Look up the pile of snow. And we're actually going to take out the target first. So we pick the icicle off the bridge, if you noticed that at the start there. So what we're actually going to do is wait for that gardener to move down the garden. And we're actually going to throw the snowball at the guard's head first. And then we're immediately going to equip the icicle and then stab the target in the shoulder. And then we're going to throw him over the ledge to get rid of his body. So that takes care of the N-Icicle Assassin challenge. Next we've got the In Your Face challenge. So we need to throw 3 snowballs at all the gardeners. So we're going to go to all the snow piles that are around the garden. So there is, I think there's about 4 or 5 piles around the garden. And you can choose to either throw it or just smack it in the back of the head. It doesn't matter as long as you knock them out. So that's 1 down. And it also doesn't matter if you get spotted either. Just to keep that in mind. So you don't have to be worried about being too sneaky. Just trying to work my way across the garden here. So let's take this guy out. That's 2. 1 more, there's another snow pile down here at the bottom. Should have really gathered these before I actually killed the target, really thinking about it. Probably would have been able to escape the map if I did this first. And finally, boom, done. So that takes care of your In Your Face challenge and the N-Icicle Assassin challenge. Now we can move on to the others. Next challenge we're going to be working on is the Cold From Above challenge. So actually we're going to start undercover now as the chef. And we're going to smuggle along our silver baller Mark II in the kitchen food storage. So from the very start we're going to skip the opening panning shot and just enter into the pantry over here. Grab our pistol out of the briefcase. We don't need to bring the case along with us. So we're just going to grab the pistol and then exit straight out of the kitchen and to where the target is going to be. Now the target does make his way to the top of the garden like you seen in the previous clip. So we're actually going to take advantage of that, and once he gets to the top of the garden, there's going to be like an iceberg or whatever you call it at the top, just above him, and we're going to go ahead and shoot it. I don't think there's a way of doing this without actually shooting the thing, so you do have to find a way of smuggling in that pistol. So if you don't have that location unlocked, you have to make sure you bring it along in a place where you can actually smuggle in the pistol in a different location. We're actually going to wait for this gardener to move out of the way first, because obviously we don't want him to hear the shot. This is going to count as an accident kill as well, so we're going to wait for him to get out of the way so he doesn't hear the shot. We're going to aim at the iceberg above him, switch shoulders, and then we're going to shoot it. I will drop on his head, and that will take care of that challenge. It's easy as that. You don't have to complete the mission to get the challenge completed, but as long as it pops up there for you, you know you've got it and guaranteed done. Also, you haven't. It's basically one of the main challenges in the main mission as well. So you'll unlock icicle challenge if you haven't done it already as well. So that's 2 in 1. Next is going to be the Cold Surprise challenge, which we have to drown the target. Now we're going to do start with the same setup. So basically all we want to do really is just restart it. Again, we're skipping the camera panning shot at the start and entering the little pantry over here. We're going to grab the briefcase and grab the pistol out of the briefcase as well, because just in case. And we're going to go ahead and knock out these chefs that are in the kitchen. Doesn't really matter if they spot you, just knock them out. And I'm going to grab the rat poison that's just behind this pipe right here. So from this point we don't need the briefcase anymore, so we're just going to go ahead and drop that. As you're heading up the stairs, make sure you watch out for this Enforcer. He can see through this disguise, so just watch out for him. So what we're actually going to do is just wait for him to turn back to in our direction, because this is where he goes. We're going to make sure we crouch behind this bar and head away around here. And you're going to poison these snacks here with the rat poison. That's what we're going to do. And once we've poisoned those little snacks there, the target will eventually come into this restaurant area and take a nibble of those. And he's going to get ill, and he's going to go into the bathroom, and that is when we're going to drown him. So we're just going to wait for the target now to get into position. So we're just going to speed things up. So from this point he will be eating from the snack bowl, and he's gotten a little bit sick from the rat poison, and he's going to head to the bathroom now. He does attempt to walk to the bathroom, that's just on the same floor, but for some reason he stops and goes down the stairs. But don't worry, he will always come down these stairs, so you don't have to worry too much about that. Another issue you may encounter is another person actually coming down these stairs and heading into the same bathroom and washing his hands for no reason other than to mess this whole entire thing up. Now, it only happens on some occasions, that's why I can't really give you any advice around that sort of thing, but it only happens on some very rare occasions, so you shouldn't have to worry about too much about him. You could alternatively hide in that little closet there for this target to come into the room, but eventually he does come into this little bathroom here as he tries to be sick into this toilet, and that's when we're going to drown him, and that's when you're going to get the cold surprise challenge. I mean, I've got a bunch of the challenges pop up first, hold my hair and the whole challenge stuff. So, but I assure you, that's how you do it. You drown the target that way, and that's it. All the challenge completed. So we have one more left to do, and that is the festival shock. For this challenge, we need to just electrocute the target. So we need to do like an electrocution accident kill. Again, same setup, same loadout. We're going to restart the mission basically. So just like we did previously, we're going to go and skip the opening panning shot, head into the pantry, and grab our briefcase. And skip. And then once we've exited the kitchen right here, we're going to go through these little doors, up the stairs, and then into the bathroom to our right. So we're going to set things up for us. So we're actually going to electrocute the target in this room. This is where the target will eventually come. So we're just going to actually knock out this patient in here. He's always going to be in this room, so we need to get rid of him just to get him out of the way. And we're just going to hide his body in the closet here. Have you noticed since the update now, once you want to try and dump a body, you now have to hold the button rather than just tap it. That's a recent change I've noticed. Maybe that's just to prevent you from, when you're trying to push triangle to pick things up, and you accidentally go and hide in the closet or hide in a bin or something like that. That's probably why they made that change. I don't mind it, but it might get a little bit confusing at times. But anyway, we have to now wait for the target to now come down and complete his cycle of events. He's going to come in through to the restaurant like he did before. He's going to have a bite of those snacks at the bar, and then he's going to head to the bathroom area to admire himself in the mirror and point his pointy fingers at the window and at the mirror and think he's really cool and stuff. But that's when we're going to go ahead and take him out. So again, we're going to fast forward through all that stuff because I don't really want to be showing me just standing still for 2.5 minutes. So here he is now at the snack bowl. We're just going to be taking a few pieces, a few nuts or something like that was on there. Disgusting. And oh yeah, I forgot that. One really important thing. We need to go and get the car battery. It's just going to be back here. So we want to go and grab that. We don't need the suitcase anymore, or the briefcase you could call it. But we need this car battery. It's very, very important. Now we need to go to the bathroom where we set up before. And because I'm a little bit behind now, we have to get in there before the guard sees us. So we go through this way? No, go through the other way. Okay. So the target's in the bathroom all by himself. Now all we've got to do is go ahead and knock him out with the battery. There we go. And drag his body so it's parallel to the sink itself. We're going to overflow the sink, pick up the battery, and then go ahead and throw the battery at the target's head. Simple as that. It will eliminate the targets and it will execute him for an accident kill. And then all you got to do at this point is exit the mission, and you'll get your silent assassin rating, and it will also complete the Blood in the Snow challenge, I think it's called, for completing this mission. And obviously you'll get the Snowmaster award as well, which is basically completing all the objectives itself. So that's all the challenges completed. You get a confirmation of all the challenges completed by finishing this mission. All the things should pop up for you at the end here. So that's the N-Icicle called Suprise, In Your Face, Snowmaster, Festival Shock, Cold from Above, and the other one I was mentioning, the Blood in the Snow thing, should be... I've already done it, that's why it doesn't pop up for me. But there's your Silent Assassin rating, which will confirm it. And that's how you do all of the challenges at once. Well, it's not exactly at once, because I tried to do a save and try to do a reload, but unfortunately, for some reason, you can't save during this particular target. It's sort of like an elusive target kind of thing. I'm not completely sure why you can't save during this one. I don't know, it's a bit of an odd one. It's a bit like a featured contract or something like that. But anyway, that's how you do it. So for those of you still here, thank you very much for watching the video. Feel free to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it or if it helped you out. Subscribe if you are brand new to the channel. Hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams as well. And consider supporting me on Patreon or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below to get a gold Hitman logo next to your name in the comments as well. So again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.